Well, good evening, folks. Welcome to K6GAE, the Hillbilly Hams channel, where ham radio comes to life. I will be streaming the OARS D-Star net tonight. Your net control will be K0MAD. You can connect to the net either through Reflector59. If you can't get to if you're not around the Southwest Missouri area to be able to check into the repeater itself, you can check into the net through Reflector59 Alpha or through the gateway of W0OAR. And the repeater is a B. So anybody out there that wants to join, please join the net and hopefully you enjoy the live stream. Should be starting in about 3 minutes, folks.
Good evening, and welcome to the Monday Night Net of the OARS Amateur Radio Society. This net meets regularly on Monday nights, 8 p.m. on this frequency of 444.150 with a positive offset. We are also on Reflector 59 Alpha. You can also join us on the gateway, which is W0OAR stroke Bravo there. My name is Sean. My call sign is K0MAD. Well, it's not an emergency net. If anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, just call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now.
K0QMR.
Okay, go right ahead. K0QMR.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. This is Fred K0QMR at St. Louis. And we had a nice day today. It was a particularly nice day with cool everything. There just wasn't anything to complain about. So we had go over to our family and had pizza and ice cream and all that good stuff. So we just got back a little bit. And thanks for picking me up in 73. Go ahead.
All right, Fred. Hey, thanks for checking in tonight. We appreciate it, and good to hear from you. Thanks for jumping in there and giving us one for the count. 7-3 to you. Let's see. I felt better to jump on here with announcements before I forget them. Let's see here. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone's welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. You don't have to eat to attend, and everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. We won't have a meeting for September because on Saturday, September 14th, we will be attending the Steamer-Rama at 6065 State Highway O in Ash Grove, Missouri. We'll have a station set up, and hopefully people can make it by. We had an event this last Saturday I couldn't make it to over at the Billings Fair, so maybe we'll hear from Bob and be able to get a little bit from that. All right, the fourth Saturday breakfast for the OARS Club will be in Monette on the fourth Saturday in September at 7:30 a.m. for anybody that's interested in that. The OARS Club has 3 regular nets, the East Star net, and we have the 2-meter Tuesday net at 7 p.m. on 146.970, and the Simplex Center will be Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. Do we have any announcements of interest to amateur radio? And I think Dave. We'll let Dave jump in there for his announcement. I'm sure he's got one. When anybody else has announcements, also feel free to jump in there.
K6GAE.
Yep, go ahead, Dave.
All right, Sean. I want to remind everybody that this Saturday is the first Saturday of the month, and the Hams Around the Ozarks breakfast will be happening at the Golden Corral in Springfield. It's off of Glenstone and Primrose. It's not a club-specific event, so it don't matter what club you belong to. You don't even have to belong to clubs. Any and all hams are welcome. We meet at 8 o'clock in the morning in the back room. We're usually there till about 9:30, 10. So hopefully we'll see everybody there this Saturday. And then I want to let everybody know that if you want to hear all your audio sounds, I am streaming the net on K6GAE, the Hillbilly Hams YouTube channel. That's all I got, so probably back to net control.
All right, Dave. Yep. I'm going to do my best to make it as long as they're not working. Things didn't go too good at work today. All right, Dave. We have any other announcements of interest to amateur radio? Please call now.
KE0LTG. I don't know if you announced on the September 14th meeting there at the Steamer-Rama, we talked about having a 5 p.m. short meeting there. So rather than 7 p.m., we had talked earlier about a 5 p.m. meeting. And I think at Monette you're using the club's restaurant for the fourth Saturday meeting now, still using the club's restaurant.
What club's restaurant?
No, it's not for the meeting. It's just the fourth Saturday breakfast will be in Monette at the Angus Branch, where we normally have. We have it on one weekend it's Aurora, the next weekend it's in the at the Angus Branch in Monette, and then the weekend after that will be Mount Vernon, and then it comes back to Aurora. Those 3 restaurants, we bounce it back and forth. And did I make it through?
Yeah, you came through, Sean. No problem. K6GAE.
All right. Did I lose you, Lawrence? Dave said I made it through. Are you back? Okay, I think we lost Lawrence there. I can't hear him on reverse either, so we'll come back to him in a minute here. Well, do we have anybody else that has any announcements? All right. Nothing heard there. Do we have any short time or mobile stations?
W0AHL short time.
All right, we got W0AHL. Did I miss anybody? All right, guess that's all yours, Dennis. How you doing?
Okay, I think I seen, Chad, what is it, KV4MO or something was the carrot popped up right there again. But W0AHL, good evening. Yep, been working on the house this morning, went out and hit 4 parks this afternoon, and been talking to a friend at Echo Link. It's time for me to hit the shower. It's dark out here on the patio. Man, what a beautiful day. But no, I've been out for 3 months, so I got out today and had a little phototherapy, and bands were in good shape. Using nothing but a mobile Shark RF whip on 3 of the parks, so had a pretty good day. Thanks for picking me up. Thanks for doing the net on holiday. W0HL.
Yeah, I'm glad you were able to get out. Yeah, I'd like to try and get out at the end of this week. We'll see what happens. All right, Dennis. Thanks for checking in, and we'll go to KV4MO. Did you try checking in there?
Yes, I did. Also short time. Also have KX4MO alongside. She just waved. She waved fast, so her fingers would whistle just a little bit. Not a whole lot going on around here. Had some rain this week. The HF should arrive at the radio hospital tomorrow sometime, and hopefully we'll get back on HF again soon. That's about all there is here. KV4MO.
All right, Patrick. Well, what HF did you have, and what happened?
Oh, I think it's the ever popular RF in the shack.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they are able to get that fixed and turned around for you pretty quick. All right, well, tell Tara we say hello and appreciate the two of you checking in. And I'll say 7-3 to the both of you. This is K0MAD with the OARS Monday Night D-Star Net. We're at the bottom list. We have any short time check-ins before I go to the net logger check-ins. I may have doubled with somebody. Did I double with somebody there?
Kilo Echo 0 November Hotel Lima KE0NHL. Just wanted to see if it goes through on this side. If not, I will go through on the reflector.
Yep, Heather, you're in there. KE0NHL. You made it in on this side. How you doing this evening?
All right, I'm actually doing okay. It's been a while since I've gotten in on the D-Star side, so just kind of wanted to fire it up and see how it was going through on the repeater. I know when I was first checking in on this, I had a rough time getting in on the repeater, but I was able to make it on the reflector okay. So, looks like as of tonight anyway, it's on the repeater, which is good.
Yeah, you made it in perfectly good. No problem there. No problem there at all. All right, Heather. Thanks for checking in tonight. Good hearing from you. And we're going to go ahead and jump up to our net logger list, which isn't very long. K6GAE, thank you for your normal check-in.
K0MAD and the rest of the net. This is K6GAE. Oh, Did some work around the house today. Also working on getting my mixer set up. I'm actually going through the mixer yet, but right now the audio is still going through my iCom software back to the radio. I got to get a cable to where I can run the mixer directly to a radio. Other than that, hopefully it's sounding all right, Sean.
Well, as far as the D-Star side, it sounds as good as you can expect the D-Star to sound.
Okay, that means I've got it set pretty good to where I'm not overdriving then. Yeah. Other than that, not looking forward to going back to work, but oh well, got to do that. Got to make a living. So at least it's only a 4-day work week this week. So we'll pass it back to Net Control, and thanks for doing the net tonight, Sean. K6GAE back to Net Control.
All right, Dave. 7-3. Now we'll jump down here to Lawrence. We'll see if Lawrence is back. K0LTG for your normal check-in. Go ahead, Lawrence.
Yeah, I was in the other room just a minute there. This weekend I worked with some people on a parking lot, and we was using a PXTON radio, sort of like a walkie-talkie. So I thought, well, I could get it on my bow thing, but it was using a DCS D032N, which is an acronym for Digital Coded Squelch. So, I mean, I was not seeing a thing on my bow thing on that frequency. So it's supposed to be a set of digital codes that act as filters to eliminate interference from unwanted transmissions originated by other individuals or groups who are operating on the same channel or frequency. And the DCS codes are commonly known as interference eliminator codes, digital private line codes, or digital quiet talk codes. And I thought it was against the law for in the United States to send encrypted transmissions, but some of these walkie-talkies can reverse the audio, send it that way, and re-reverse it on the other end. There's a hop mode and several other modes. So I sort of learned this weekend that if it's a business type walkie-talkie, they are allowed to encode or encrypt it. And then it did say the digital DCS codes ending in N would be positive, and the negative DCS codes would end with an L at the end. So sort of like with CT, CSS tones or something else. But it says with this, there's no standard thing that one walkie-talkie company can make the D032N one thing and the other can do it a different way. So anyway, the radio, the Paxton radio worked great. No complaints there. We was up in the UHF modes. But I sort of learned this weekend with businesses, they can encrypt a walkie-talkie or those codes.
Only if they have a connection.
Yeah, well, DCS is not encryption. It's just the same as a tone squelch. That's all. The audio is still analog audio. You could have heard them if you didn't have any DCS. You could have still heard them. It's just like exactly like a tone squelch, but it's instead of a tone, it's a digital encoded series of, I call it ones and zeros that it transmits. You can actually hear it. If you got a good set of speakers, you can actually hear the clicks and pops coming from the DCS codes. It does not obscure the audio in any way, so it's not an encryption.
Well, I was wondering about that because I was sort of in a hurry trying to get it loaded into the bow thing, and I was thinking I would at least be able to hear receive or transmission or something. But boy, I have to say, at the end it felt like it must be some sort of digital radio, that DXTON. But the internet never would say it was actually a digital radio. But it didn't have any interference or hiss or anything. Anyway, I thought the radio worked good, and I just wasn't able to get it set up to come through on my Baofeng on such a short notice. But yeah, some of you can even take that off and everything. But anyway, I had looked some on business radios that they are allowed to encrypt them. So anyway, I was sort of striking out on the short term, getting it to go with my Baofeng.
Yeah, well, as soon as you engage DCS, you won't hear nothing. Until you have the right code, you'll hear nothing. That's just how DCS works. So if you engage the DCS function, you would have heard absolutely nothing until that code came through. So if you want to hear, you make sure you don't have anything. So don't turn your tone on, don't turn anything on. But, you know, it's an interesting way of doing it, using DCS. All right, catch you later, Lawrence. Thanks for checking in, and interesting stuff with different radios there. This is K0OAAD with the OARS Monday Night D-Star Net. We're at the bottom of our list, looking for any over-the-air check-ins. Please call now.
Probably going to be a short
W0OAR TW.
I figured it was going to be a short net, being a holiday night.
All right, we got N0QL and TF0TW, I think it is. N0QL, go right ahead.
Yes, sir. Oh, boy. I missed last week. That's one flustered. I was out of the country last week, so I didn't make it in here. Got back just a little bit after the nets were over. But I made it tonight. Given the holiday, I didn't have to go nowhere. Got to go up into Illinois tomorrow to the auto auction and pick up some vehicles up there, so at least we'll have a little something to do tomorrow. But boy, outside that, I haven't accomplished a thing. Well, it's been slack up here. I had my little great-granddaughters, both of them up here since Friday evening till this evening. I took them home about 5 o'clock. There's a riot around here. The house looks like a tornado went through it. But can't wait to get them home, but then when I take them home, I miss them. So that's a good thing about grandkids. You know, you can always take them home. But outside of that, we ain't got a thing to report. It's just slack as it can be up here. We'll turn it back to you and N0QL.
All right, Ellen. Hey, thanks for checking in. Good hearing from you. I can't remember if I was all the guys. I was on here last week, but I think I was on the HT possibly. I can't really remember. Last week was a crazy week. Anyway, 7-3, catch you later. Then we got Gary, KF0TW, next on the list. How you doing, Gary?
Doing all right, Sean. Appreciate you running the net this evening. Not anything exciting here to report. I did do a little work outside and played with ham radio to some extent. And now winding down. I'd like to remind everybody about our 7:30 on Thursday D-Star Net up here. You can join in on this same reflector 7:30 p.m. Thursday. This is KF0TW clear.
All right, Gary. Thanks for checking in tonight. Good hearing from you. And we're at the bottom of the list once again. We're looking for any more over-the-air check-ins. Please call now. All right, KA0RM, Bob.
Oh, Sean. Ain't been in the house too long here. I'm working on a lawnmower. Pretty nice out there, 73 degrees. Sitting here about to go to sleep. It wore me out. mowed the yard in the back. Things, for some reason or other, that Husqvarna deck's not quite level, and I can't figure out. I've adjusted it 2 different ways, and I can't get it leveled out the same height on both sides. I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, that's what's going on here. I made 2 trips to Springfield today. Truck up, truck back. I think I'm going to go up tomorrow again. So, sounds like, looked like they had a wheel seal international leaking there in the shop. So, may have to get up there to international and get it rushed. Get it put in. That's about it, Sean. Catch you later. K0M.
All right, Bob. Hey, you sound like you're pretty wore out. All right, catch you later. This is K0MAD, and we're at the bottom list once again. If you have any more check-ins for the OARS Monday Night D-Star Net, please call now.
I guess 11, 12.
Alright, we'll give her one more call before we shut it down. This is K0MAD, looking for any further check-ins.
Kilo 0 Lima Alpha Foxtrot.
Alright, we got K0LAF, Charlie over in Republic. How are things going for you today, Charlie?
Good evening, Sean. Everyone on the net. Oh, they're going okay. We got out and mowed the yard today, so I'm a little stopped up now in the sinuses. But sure was a beautiful day to be out doing things. And other than that, got the ball game tomorrow night. Got Springfield Cardinals, and then again on Friday night with nieces and nephews. So that's the story here. Back to you, Sean. K0LF.
All right, Charlie. Yeah, it was an awesome day. It's too bad I had to work today. I could tell you what I'd have been doing if I didn't have to work. I'd have been out there sitting at some park under a shade tree. All right, catch you later. And we'll call one more time for any more over-the-air check-ins. All right, sounds like that's it. We had 12 check-ins, including myself. I appreciate all that checked in tonight. And, yeah, make sure you guys check in on the Rollin-Net Thursdays at 7:30 on Reflector 59 Alpha right here on the same reflector that we're using. I can't really tell you what the local frequency is there, but definitely going through the reflector won't be a problem. I'll say 7-3 to everybody, and this is K0MAD, letting the frequency and the reflector go back to normal average use.
All right, everybody. Gonna call it a night. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. Oh, excuse me. And we'll try to make sure we stream at least this net every Monday night, and then possibly the Sunday night net. I know Sean streams the Simplex net on Thursday nights. So if you guys want to check out another one of the OARS nets, just go over to K0 Ham Radio with K0MAD. That's Sean's channel, and that's where he streams the Simplex net that we do every Thursday. The OARS Club does every Thursday night. So thank you, everybody, for coming to K6GAE, the Hillbilly Hams channel, where ham radio comes to life. If there's certain stuff you'd like me to see put up on the website, just make a comment down in the comments. So we'll say 73, everyone. And hopefully everybody has a good week. 73, and good night all.